4, 5. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Let me put on a timer right now. Well, yes, I know. No PS4 noise. That's all PS games will get you. Now, as you noticed, today, the whole entire series of this was uploaded. This is going to be the September 7th first year anniversary gift to you. This will also be my first time voice acting. Let's go with 130. So, I actually just got finished Resident Evil 2 Leon's playthrough. I had a major crash last night from recording all that, my gosh. Like, I literally took a nap today. I never take a nap. Woo! So, let us start. Warning, this is an actual horror game. So, if you're easily disturbed, don't watch this. This does deal with anxiety, suicide, and depression. So, fair warning. Now, if you don't, so I'm going to be explaining to you what these things are. Please mute me until I put my mouse over new game. Did I play this before? No, that's not. So when I put my mouse again over new game, unmute. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, mute. So we see she is hanged. Her neck snaps. She cuts herself. She's some weird. Yeah, stuff happens. Okay, good, you're back now. I described what horrible things happen. Let's continue. So, my thing so far for recording is pretty bad. I can either record my own audio with the game or the audio in its game. I'll try a different system to fix that out, but that's all I can do so far. So this be downloading the soundtrack and putting it over this. Let us start. New game. Enter your bucket. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor, my good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. But just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would sleep over more and more frequently, oversleep, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me, I almost feel better off running away. Now if I just side and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sarah catch up to me. Okay, give me a second. I'm not good at this. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I did. Oh, that's me. I gotta read that. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I would never ignore you, Sayori. That's what friends are for. I fist bump you, but yeah. That's mean, Bucket. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. I thought that was pretty good acting. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Bucket, have you decided on the club you're going to join yet? My school, I joined the D&D club. Pretty cool. A club? I told Ray I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of my many conversations, but I was dismissively going along with whatever she is going on about. Sort of like Sayori a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. Same for me, games and books though, of course. I'm currently reading, what's her name? Kayla Keen's You. After I finish it, I'm gonna get Hidden Bodies, which is part 2, and then You Love Me, which is part 3. I'm so excited. This is a Netflix series, so I get to read book 3 before the season 3 comes out, hopefully. Pretty sure season 3 comes out this December. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or even have any skills before college. Well, okay, I don't... Socializing isn't... Well, Sayori this year, I mean... I'm actually in online college next year. 2-year course. 2 years. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'll die if the thought of you becoming a net? What's a net? What is a net? A neat? What is that? What is a neat? Neat, an acronym for not in education, employment, or training. Refers to a person who is unemployed and not receiving education or vocational training. If it's because you're not used to the real world. I should have read the last of it. It would make more sense if I did. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Oh, that's me, gosh darn it. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lifted by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relate to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind just a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. As I pick up my things and stare blankly at the wall looking for ounce of movement. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come to the class while I was spacing out. Look around you and suddenly I left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, even more than me sometimes, I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you'd know. It's history. Whoa! I didn't know that could happen. Okay, I did not know that. No, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yay! There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is graduated, I don't know how to say that word, to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I was kind of told you. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hehe. How many promises you can't keep? I can't tell if Sayori is really that much up an airhead, or she's so kind as to plan all this out. I lie alongside. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I indecently, I don't know. Follow Sayori across the school. Next there's a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings the door open the classroom door. review. Everyone, the new members here. I told you don't call me a new member. And I glanced around the room. That's girl 1. Let's go. Okay, so this is my voice. Hi. That's Sayori's voice. I don't have. Maybe I should take a voice lesson. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking. Hi. Welcome to the Leisure Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Natsuki, girl 2 is easy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yuri and the pink one's Natsuki. So easy. These two, however, no. Bucket, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All work scheming the situations club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh yeah, they're okay looking. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says, look quietly into my ear, then turns back forward to the girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say stuff like that. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. That sounds like Yuri and Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Bucket. Monika smiles sweetly. We know each other well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika's father was probably good class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile to me so gently feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit, Bucket. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. Wait, no, that's the right voice. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. This is freaking... I can't... I'll get better. Next episode I'll get better, I swear to you. Then how about we make some tea as well? We also have a few desks arranged for the table. As Sayori mentioned, it was widened. So one space is next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray Yuri into the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Doing a little sum math here, so 6 divided by 133. No. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki President marks his back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the file off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were just good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Yuri grabs one first, and Monika and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouth full of food, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking the best angle to bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. It's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down, the icing is spoonful of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Oh, I guess I played this by myself a little bit at one point. I definitely know I started this. That is for sure. Definitely 100%. I don't think I did anything important though. Made them free, because when I started this, it said delete saved progress. I was like, what saved progress? So I deleted it. Made them for you or anything. Plus we'll show them save spots anyway. Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sarah said, oh, well, maybe. But not for you, dummy. The reason why I'm doing the voices for this is because I'm basically alone in my house. I don't know if actually I'll be able to go to September. Hopefully, I mean, it's a long month. Probably. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully puts the teacup in front. Oh, I was holding down the button. Natsuki weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to see carrying a tea set. She carefully puts the teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole taste in the classroom? Sorry. Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. I'll be doing this until I get this series and I get tired tonight. Then tomorrow it's back to Resident Evil 2 with Claire Redfield. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No, some relaxing beats would help more, I think, than a cup of tea for me. I guess. And don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Okay, once I figure out these two voices, I'll start using them. I'll just use my regular voice for them so far. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad, same. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, does smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika. I was practically dragged by Sayori. I would have told her that. Whoever joined a club dance, I seemed really happy or so. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? But with the literature club, it's my dream to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. Like when you're starting your own club, you'd probably be the board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Haha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand a lot of politics in the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and prepare for events. Might as well take something I personally enjoy and make it something special of it. Well, that's good. You know, that's a good thing to do. If it pushes us to get into literature, I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It was fair to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it says something that's got your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Whose name is Snarky Remark? His Bastion. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. This is gonna get my jaw worked up. Just different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Thought, I still don't really know if I can keep up their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Becca, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, during a little break passages, I don't have a good answer for that. I do. I've been currently reading romance novels of the Twilight series. Manga, I quietly out to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly it perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about Yuri? Well, let's see. Just the chin of the teacup with your finger. My favorite are usually novels that builds into deep, complex fantasy worlds. Fantasy. I have 0 fantasy books. I do not like fantasy books. Why? No clue. Let's see. Horror, romance, science fiction, monsters, like Dracula, Frankenstein, real life. No, nothing really fantasy. The creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is incredibly expensive. Yuri goes on clear, passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. That's always about your eyes that can find some comfort in them, whereas the books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements. You say, okay, I'm not that smart. My brain doesn't function at that speed. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Right, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Thank you! It's horror. No, horror's not my genre right now. It will soon, though, be. I use like a thriller, not really a horror. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. This rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that Yuri for someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. The story makes me think or takes me to another road that I can really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often surreal, isn't that real life? Look, the real feeling for this moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki has started over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Look at a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were really working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just so cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind her, so he puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. So you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Wouldn't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. Whose eyes? Who's her? You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than confidence and trust. Truthful find that is writing with one to oneself. You must be willingly to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? I do. If you share some of your work, you can set an example and help us to comfort her share her fears. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Huh? I wanted to read everyone's poems. We sit down for a moment's silence. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzily at Monika. That's a new word. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is able. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we can remember, I think we should all have to get a little bit more comfortable with each other from. Isn't that right, Bucket? My name is Bucket. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back at the other side of joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on the entire time. I never said I'd actually join this club. So it may convince me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. So but I've left to look at and lost my train of thought. Although four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought you. Bucket? You all. I'm the friends against these girls. How am I supposed to keep clear of the world? This is flying pumps is the first thing to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. The other side then. I'll join the literature club. And boom, there goes I stood up. What is that? I watched that, that's creepy. Anyway, yes, I'm so happy. did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. And thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me one more time. Bucket, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee. Yeah. Ooh. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Bucket, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, sir, and I have walk home together anymore. Shall we stay after school for the clubs? Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us departed the classroom and went home the whole way. The mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. We'll be after spending school in the golf. What year are you in? Perhaps I'll have a chance to go close to one of these girls. Alright. You just need to make the most of the swim seasons, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright. Let us, for my poem, pick a word you think will be a fair club and will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes it well most. I will go for Natsuki. I wonder why Monika's in there. Oh well. Sing. Ah! Twirl. Papa? Yeah. Cute. Fireflies. Poof. Out. Nice. Mouse. Easy. Puppy. This seems easy. Oh, there's 20? My gosh. Okay then. Hopefully I think I got Natsuki. Hi again, Bucket. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back to the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Bucket. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you have a plan to just come here hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection. Cover room, classroom, whatever. You can find yourself stuck between, say, Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Guys, Doki always gives it the best, as always is having fun. Pursued my busy work without even asking me. Like cooking and cleaning my room. Undependable, Sayori, that's because your room is messy and it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Bucket can become good friends too. Sayori? This is oh yeah, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. What? Wait, Sayori? Huh? Me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really really made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so if any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise, it'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I wouldn't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here it is. The bag was in a book. Didn't want you to feel it, so put a book inside and enjoy it. It's a short read. It'll keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And you could discuss it if you want. This is how a girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book that she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Sure, thank you, I'll definitely read this. If you decide to take the book, pew. We can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. And if you're on sin, I expect someone to kick off titties. This is the case, staring at my favorite cheer conscious in the corner. His face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. Yeah, I got Natsuki. I heard Natsuki utter expressive sigh from the closet. We don't know yet. Yes, we know there's something approaching the case and chance. We got Sayori. Yes, we got her. Looking for something in there? Oh, freaking Monika. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Yuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. What is one of those things that you can't admit you're really into? Until you figure out what the other person stands. How you should know anyway. I heard you bringing it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a low volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pulled out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki scratches, essentially out of my hand. Then turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is rather irritating sound. Probably, oh yeah, definitely. I know that feel. Good. Let's look at the box and she's admiring Parfait Girls. It's an anime series I've never heard of in my life. But it's either rare graphic or it's simply terrible. If you were a judge, you could go and do it through the glass on the door. Points to the classroom door. Yeah, I wasn't judging anything, I didn't even say anything. What was the tone of your voice? But I tell you one thing, a bucket. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, we pulled out the first volume. I don't want to read that. I already have one for Yuri. I'm going to show you exactly why. She covers the book right into my hands. I showed the cover. Tires in the main film. Okay. It's excitingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Grabbing to the banana, putting it in the closet. This is the rest of the walls. Will chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs won't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why? This reason to be close together like this. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. Didn't exactly expect me sitting close to her either. Not that I can say particularly a bad thing. I opened the book. The book's in front of me once again inches closer, reclaiming that additional space where she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder. Much more eager to begin reading than I am. Don't look at that! Alright, I have to change that next time. long has it been since I read the beginning? You do go back to flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school, typically a slice of life affair. I don't know what that is. I kind of grew out of the sense it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously, you would think I enjoy something that doesn't have a plot. I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things, like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop, but that helps you get to know the characters. Besides, it's still entertaining, but later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they all get into their backstories and when some romance starts to happen, that's really what makes it good. There's so many touching parts. Do you know what's not a touching part? Twilight, new moon, or eclipse. I'm pretty sure it's new moon though. When people say they're Team Jacob for Twilight, do you not remember the part where Jacob would be sexually assaulted Bella by forcing her to kiss him? Does no one remember that? I was like, what? Honestly, I was Team Jacob making it, but when I read that, instantly Team Memory. My gosh. Anyway, that's so. Oh, that's me. I feel like you really know what you're talking about. I need to drink some honey tea or something while doing this. My gosh, my throat's getting dry. Maybe I just debated you. It's me again. Hee. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? John gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you. You at your full power. Good save. This episode seems to be about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, I enjoy the occasional bake. That's just a coincidence. I just happened to be into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would even get into something because it's in a manga. Well, if you saw the stats of people who searched up how to play chess from the Queen's Gambit release, I would. Queen's Gambit, now available now on Netflix, starring Anna Taylor-Joy. That's like a bit in my family that I say whenever I see the Queen's Gambit. Because my dad never watched it at the beginning, but me and my mom did. So I would always say to him, hey, you know what you should watch? The Queen's Gambit now available on Netflix starring Anna Taylor-Joy. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Alright, gee, I don't know what the stats were about. Put them in the bottom of the link or whatever. Oh no, I can't let that take too long. Like, I'm gonna have these all like saved up and put it up with the background music, put them all into a save file called Doki Doki, and then wait until a week before, like on the 1st of September, start loading them in all scheduled to come out 1 minute after the other. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains if you're interested in baking and stuff. All hobbies to pick manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good, so who am I to judge? Yes, we definitely got her now. Because like, each character has their own like little frame of this. So if you get that characters, I want to get Natsuki all the way through. See, it's hard. See, it's super easy to like for again, it's Yuri. Read on for a few minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Ursus isn't boring to you. It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. Guess it's fun sharing something you like with. Yeah, it is. Always excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Yeah, like the Queen's Gambit, now available on Netflix. I should get the price of it next time. You don't? That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Would you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I would ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up to them being like, you still haven't grown up that yet? Alright, that's kind of jerks of them. Makes me want to punch them in the face. I don't blame you. I know those sounds brutal. Do I? No. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know why I don't even know what my dad would do if he found these. What? I'm not worried, generally, about that. You see, the people who I watched... Okay, so one person did like multiple people, then one of my users went for one straight person. None of them was 100% Natsuki, so this will be new for me. At least it's safer here in the club room. Except Monika was kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, I paid off for the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. It wasn't like that solved any of my problems, maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you even gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. For the pace and Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot this happens. She puts her finger on the one panel. Minori is my Sayori, Minori. Very familiar, my favorite character. I always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. Okay, yep, that's relating to Yuri. Which is especially bad when I just want to put right here. You can see mouse and I can right here what it is. That'd be funny. I should be talking about the let's first finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to the bossy tone. Contrast. Yoshi's not used to sharing a fair amount with friends. I can't understand why. It's hard to express the words, the feelings you get when connecting with someone like that. Being able to provide that for Natsuki, for whom is a rare exception. Though makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready to read your poems today? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. Just need to make sure you have enough time. So you do look pretty close over there, huh? Jason knows how close she's gone to me. She hastily sighs a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess we'll stop for here now. I close the manga and hand over to Yuri. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but I'm not gonna just say. Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that most because I didn't really plan to be using my spare time to read this. Well, of course, it would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before the Martian and start the next one. If it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? Halfway through the volume so far. Might fall behind on some shows, but I try to just... Exactly! You don't want to fall behind on your shows. For instance, I'm going to fall behind Batwoman tomorrow. 2 episodes to watch. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. What am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then, I stand up, I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you learn to write a poem listener? I did so. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I'm going to do something this embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Now everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poem. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composable notebook. I can always see Monika's pristine handwriting from where they sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. Do the same myself. Yuri, Natsuki, what's her name? This one. Natsuki, I was interested in her poem yesterday. Probably Friday, I showed mine her first. What's up, Natsuki? Okay. Let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki reads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion, because it's perfect, I know. What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. You? Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me your dumb poem and make me go, huh? That's not that great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. They went and ruined it by being great. You're probably the best bucket in the entire world. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Yeah. Natsuki retorts, gets caught in her throat. Oh, her retort gets... Or, you know what I mean. Anyway, don't mind the sound that's coming. Definitely not a Pringles original case I'm sticking my hand into. Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I've already told you that I don't go around announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Make sure you never actually said that. Excuse me? I said that mostly to myself. Yuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out what it is, win or lose, that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me your poem, right? Fine, I guess. Because Monika will make me if I don't. Girls can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Look outside the poem to continue. That it? Huh. Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it. I liked it. What I don't really know what. No, honestly, I'm gonna say I don't like it. I like in-depth poems. I don't read them like just randomly. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in the high school thinks that writing has to be all eyeglasses and stuff. So sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems to express themselves? You're right, because I wouldn't make you which is less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you Alright, fine, that's fair enough. I guess I like your poem now. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing, but simple writing is that puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then make it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So did you? I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I mean. Means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that to come from the English one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I said a human hair was one last compliment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. I will be right back. I'm gonna go fill up my water. You're just so the Dark Star, it's no Fortnite's there again. Oh, my old last time. Alright, I'll be back. Right, I am back. If I have to shut into all this, might have a deep in-depth conversation with all these people. I mean, I don't mind, like, it's a game and everything. Let's go with Sayori. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Bucket. Yeah? I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer, Sayori. You must be seriously overacting. I'm not that good of a writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Excuse me. Jeez. I'm sure this pin has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a bucket poem. That makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy, just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm staying in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, with me. I'm not really into it yet, but doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Bucket, deep down, not so subtle, you know? Try new things like this for the people. That's something that only real good people do. Thanks, Yuri. I'm sure she sees the full picture of my motivation here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I'm joining. Knowing how much this means to her now, I just need a cup of tea, honestly, while reading this. See? And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna go hold on to that then. Yay! You get to read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehe. We'll say about that. Alright. The way to glow through my blow, dear sunshine. The way you glow through my blind in the morning. It makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Make me look sleepy from my eyes. When you ask me to come out and play, you trusted me to wish away a rainy day. I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Don't we all want breakfast in the morning? This is an inspirational poem for the ages. This woman is a genius. Open signatures, click. Sayori, this is a guess, but did you wait till this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least this makes me feel more better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. Or, it came out nice, or I should put it. Give me a second here. There. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. It's just to that last line. I mean eggs and toast. I don't know. I personally don't really like eggs. Even though you're late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. The next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright. Monika. Hi, Bucket. Having a good time so far? Yes. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, something so we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring these things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to show opponents with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha, don't worry, Bucket. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I handed Monika my poem. I like it, Bucket. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expect. Haha. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. I kinda think it kinda makes me think Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Haha. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by She's Silver Chine? No. Maybe a long time ago. These are famous for telling okay stories in just a few simple words. The soul can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, express views the world that would apply to anybody. I see, so you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that, sort of. I mean, she's not an expert, but you know, probably wouldn't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through, so I can see why it would be a kind of poem to explore. She'll end up trying different things a lot. I won't, only Natsuki. Natsuki only. Okay, so before I feel comfortable doing things, that's okay. I've been sitting here trying to do things. That's the best way to find what kind of styles to do. Everything else might make you a little aside towards their own kind of styles. But anyway, you'll be find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way anyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha ha. And do you want to be on pumps now? Yes. Don't worry, I'm not very good. So you sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read them then. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. Soon. Direction the speckle. I can't, my gosh. Last neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I say peer into for a clue. No. I can't see it. I reel blind, like a film lit out of the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. A rescorch with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's like a little hole. It was too bright. It was too deep, searching forever for everything. That hole Infinite trust earlier style. I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. What do you think? It's very freeform, is right. That's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person good for asking for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot of poems we've been putting this emphasis, the timing between words and lines. A form that later can be real powerful. And more inspiration behind this one. Well, I'm not sure if how to put this, but I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently that influenced my poems so that yeah. Just now I thought me in something yeah, something like that. And this won't happen next episode. I'll move the camera angle. Kind of think we should talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Everyone's feeling better with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. I'm going to write a poem or story. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Let's force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep the pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just keep it in your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thank you, Monika. Thanks for listening. Yuri. He stares at the poem. When it passes through enough time for the finish reading. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. It's your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's not bad. No. Did I just read my voice? I'm sorry. Ray brushes her face into her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to people. It's fine. I need to notice what you were saying. Alright, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually difficult to memorize, and having been through that kind of stuff, I would pick up on all of them. The most normal thing I recognize in new artists is that they try to make the style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The results that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone until it's like an expert. Of course, that's not something to be blamed for. There are many different skills, techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them, getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It takes you some time, but all that collects with practice and learning. Example, we try new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Nuki can be a little based sometimes. Biased. How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not used to you apologizing to yourself to you, Natsuki. Do you mind if I go your comment? Please do. I'm not just showing my hands up as minded. She's smiling, assuming as if she's a real opportunity for her. Which is kind of funny. Well, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ugh! It's in cursive. I can't very much well read in cursive. In my public school, I never learned how to. I literally cannot write my name in cursive for a signature. I can't. School never taught me. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of the hair illuminated by the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight tab. Stood the last time. I can't read this because I'm in cursive. I'm sorry if I got words wrong. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green shield of the future. The boots come, breathe in the air. The present living the past. The lights flicker. I flicker back. Sorry, I have a horrible time writing. What? Just thinking all that. But it took you a long time to read. Yeah, because it's in cursive. I can't read that well in that. Well, I just don't read script very often. Oh, that's my ASMR list. GB. Anyway, I actually think her writing is pretty. It's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Though it's short, it was really whatever. It's too short. I actually write longer poems, not at all. I think I liked it. Be honest, it's your first time sharing. I wanted to write something a little more mild, something easier to adjust, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Who? Actually, this isn't about ghosts at all, Bucket. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their words. They usually do more tell some story to paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem was only being symbolized compared to a ghost lingering in her last place of comfort, able to let go of the past, and so she was left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting away. With all that, that's impressive. Excuse me. Excuse me? It's nothing really. Well, excuse me. Oh, shoot. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. Counting on you. I guess that's everyone. Also in the room, that's not much just to anticipate. No one starts to make for my mental rainbows. Even though if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what ended myself getting into. Costumes, Monika, chatted with under Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly, whatever. You see the paper, stirring them poems to read in tandem. I watch each other's expression change. Looking at her friend, frustration made Yuri smile sadly. What's with this language, huh? Need to say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving. Alright then. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try the art to come with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. It's me. Sayori liked it. And Bucket did too. Of course he did, Natsuki. So based off that, I'd gladly give you some just in my own poem. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the effort, but I spent a long time establishing my own stuff. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. I wish I haven't yet. Damn, that was a stab at Natsuki, Yuri. And Bucket liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was inspired by it. I didn't say that. Unless I forgot. Probably. See, if you can't tell right now, not for you but for me, the music stopped abruptly. And Natsuki stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you're so interested in trying to impress you remember, Yuri. Huh? It's back. Good. That's not what I... You just... Yuri stands up as well. Yuri shows up like appreciates my advice more than yours. Huh? How do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. I was full of myself. I would simply go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. You! Is everyone okay? Oh, bye, Sayori. But you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as the bucket started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... Oh, this doesn't involve you. I don't like you guys fighting. Both girls have to watch it as I know that's not in their bucket. She was trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and appreciate the simple life more effective, this wouldn't have been a problem in the first place. What's the point of making a problem that makes you jump out of the room and not force them to figure it out? Help me explain that to her, Bucket. But wait. There's so many things to words in our language. I made it sound most effective. According to them, it's not unnecessary limiting itself. It's also a waste. Do you understand that, right, Bucket? Well, first way it's not like anything about writing, but before I agree, they'll probably be fine with that. Wait, history? Save. I like the simpler poems. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain for a tenth of it. I think that conveying feelings with few words can just be as impressive as well. It lets the reader imagination take over. Natsuki's probably did a really good job of that. Yeah, I did it. Shows you how much you know. That's not it. Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? She was so mean to me. Look, what you say was right. Writing is a very personal thing, and sure it can definitely be hard. Looks like we all learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glanced over to my shoulder. She resigned vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Luke's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that bearable audio. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly with a face that feels like I can't help but feel bad. Well, for feeling Natsuki didn't mean anything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Yeah. So you're going to apologize for me, Bucket. Sheesh. I need to let out a breath. The thing about you, Natsuki glances around the room. Everyone stops staring at me. On the first, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she had boasted. Can't look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away. I'm trying to say, yeah, you're naturally beautiful, right? Sayori? I'll go make some tea. And just trying to help. Sure she appreciates Sayori. The dogs, don't understand. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. That went better than I expected it to go. No, that passed. Everyone reads the poems right up there. Bucket. I'll be honest, it was nice to the place from Listen room, we got a little too used to haha. So Jeremiah Club is responsible for running the atmosphere. No. There's still time before we can go home. So we all flax, but of course we said we do major thing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree with Monika about what that's not the most important thing the club is about. Important things fun, of course. I guess it's right, Vice President Sayori. And Monika was right. Being a little probably means I can spend all my time doing nothing, but in the end, I guess it's been working so far. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? Was a lot of fun. Well, I did say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Okay, how about you? Yeah, I'd say it's the same. What's anything to talk about with everyone? Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, they learn more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job than the person knows I want to impress. And not to myself with your friend determination, Bucket. Wait, I'll go. Sure, let's go. Sorry, beans at me. Should have been well since you're gonna spend this time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry? What happened earlier? Eh? What do you mean? You know, between you and Natsuki? Is that thing that got enough? No. The first time I ever seen them fight like that happens with wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. You can see why they make you good friends, feel. You know about Cat. It's nice I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. Everyone really likes you. That's... It really isn't gonna be this much fun. No, it's not. It's not gonna be fun. Yuri is soon enough. Sigh. Looks like Sayori hasn't caught onto the situation I'm in. Sure, being forgiving was nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what happens in the future with Sayori. Grasping the shoulder, I said that more to myself now. It's easy to see Sayori as inattention monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do the same. Lucky. Oof. Bouncy. Blanket. Nibble. Flicker. Oops. Chair. Dream. Oh, that sounds good. Doki Doki, yeah. Cute. Kitty. Fluffy. Pink. Shiny. Sunset. Love. I think that is all for the Daily Showman. I will see you next time.